So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. The Browns able to start the season off on the right foot as they get the win at home in their season opener. Next, let's get over to Baltimore to check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And that game's gone to the half, all even at 10-10.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Still in search of our first touchdown of the game. We are tied at 3 as we begin quarter number 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. On 1st and 10, here's May. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. On play action, here's May. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Patriots ready for the punt. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. A low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. To the left side, punt by Lamb. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. They'll run here with Gibson. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Here now, 3rd and 5. Prescott now. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The man in motion is Burks. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he'll take this forward to the 27.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. Now, May. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. In motion, Lamb. On 3rd down, Prescott will set up the screen for Gibson.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. And the defense thinking they have the safety here, but the spot is just outside the goal line. Good play, but no 2 points. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Working out of the gun. It's May. And that is incomplete. Traylon Burks, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. That is Ferguson in motion. On 2nd down, it's Dak. A short throw, caught by Ferguson. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A handoff as they try to run it here. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Dak to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-3 game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. His drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Crazy. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Set to kick this one away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st down from their own 11. Here's Gibson. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That'll be complete to Gibson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
We're about ready now for the punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. gun. Here's a run up the gut. Not much happening there. Just a short game. A run now on second down. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
To throw on first down is May. Quick throw here is complete. He is in. Touchdown, Patriots. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. His kick is good. And the Patriots take a 10-3 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Dak. He'll get this out wide. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Back to throw is Prescott. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Ooh. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The visitors' offense and Drake May making their way back out. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Now this looks like a design run. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw is Prescott. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. First and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. From the gun, here's a handoff. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Quick throw taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Ho-ho! And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Second down, 8 for the first down. Here's Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he's going to go down. The pressure, once again, too much. And that should wrap this one up.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
The Patriots offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. On second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. Here's third down and a few inches. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he will score. Touchdown, New England.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Riker now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats move out in front by the score of 17-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. This is 1st and 10. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now, a big 3rd down. Prescott again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.